to sell more, discount less, win more business. We'd already won that business before we'd even showed off the software. It's huge. It's a win-win-win for everybody. I'm Paddy Mellors. I've been at Lightspeed now for nearly 9 years. Started off with indirect sales, then account management, and then to partnerships. Now working on the retail side, but I've worked on hospitality and retail. Carbon Friendly Dining is a sustainable initiative run by Gift Trees, who's a Lightspeed partner that enables our restaurants' customers to plant trees, but also then the restaurant gets benefits of that by earning credits with Lightspeed that can be spent on Lightspeed software. I massively believe in this solution. When I first met Marvin, sustainability wasn't a thing in the top of my head. Hitting my targets and was the main thing that I wanted to do. It's just that this was a tool that allowed me to sell more, discount less, win more business. But then yes, it's probably opened my eyes up a little bit more, and it's actually, when you look at the value that it gives to Lightspeed, the value it gives to the customer, and their customers, is huge. It's a win-win-win for everybody. Number one would be, is it a table service restaurant? And number two, what's the size of their bills? And then from there, I can probably identify, are they a fit for carbon friendly dining? If they're interested in sustainability, bringing up carbon friendly dining was simple, very easy. They wanted to hear about it. So if cost was important to them, again, this is how that restaurant can save money. When I was pitching to new businesses, this was always like a no-brainer. I've always got this in the back of my head that it was something that I was going to offer. I'd always do my research before I went into a pitch. Often a lot of the customers that I would visit on site, I was obviously working with bigger customers, so I would visit on site, but it's the same if you're doing an online demo. I would go and research that customer beforehand, see what the story is of that restaurant, why it is that they've opened it, understand what it is that the founder is probably passionate about. And obviously food is always a big thing, but then it's surprising how many also mention sustainability and how big sustainability is for them. So in which case, if you have that, it's simple. You're straight in there, you can talk about sustainability, and often that's your pitch. If it's a new business you're going to, they love that Lightspeed are really pro sustainability. So I think that actually helps with the entire pitch. So you might also end up going into a restaurant where it's just cost is the thing. So you go in there, you pitch into them, and they're talking to you about cost. And again, this is a cost-saving opportunity for them. So if they're working with carbon-friendly dining, they can save money for the restaurant. What does the customer want? Are they really interested in helping the planet? Are they interested in saving money? Are they interested in giving their customers a good feeling? Sometimes I just have it in the demo, and I would show that, and when you check out and when you do the bill, there's an added tree on there, and then people go, talk to me about that, and then that would open up the conversation. So again, it's down to research of the customer, understanding the customer. I went to visit Cubit House in person, and on the way there, again, I was doing my research into the customer, understanding what the customer's passions were, what all about their business. And on their website, they got a page which was all about sustainability. So instantly I know that I'm going to go in there, and one of my first things that I'm going to talk about is carbon friendly dining. So then when I kind of talk about it, say, hey, is sustainability important to you? All of a sudden you can see the interest from everybody lights up, and they all look at this one lady at the end of the table. And this is before I've even pitched Lightspeed. We'd already won that business before we've even showed off the software. Had restaurants using carbon friendly dining, they're obviously building up loyalty, they're building up credits, and that actually makes them stickier with Lightspeed. So we find that with carbon friendly dining that we're not seeing we're seeing less churn from those restaurants, and they want to stay with Lightspeed because of their credits that they've got that they can spend with Lightspeed. And I've seen a couple of instances of where that's actually happened. So where a customer wasn't necessarily happy with a certain feature or functionality, but actually being part of this initiative kept them sticky to Lightspeed. Brewski in Manchester, and at the time there was one restaurant and they were looking to open up the second restaurant. I'd followed into that pitch. I think Micros had just been in half an hour before me, and then somebody else before them. When we did the bill, we had the tree that was on there, and there was that, oh, what's all that about? And I said, oh look, we'll come back to that. Let's just show them the tech. Let's get through the tech, and then and actually then it was, they were really price conscious, and we knew they were expanding. We knew they were going to open up more locations, and then when we were able to talk to them about sustainable credits and carbon friendly dining, that was huge. That was like they were kind of blown away that all of a sudden that essentially the point of sale was going to pay for itself, and actually they were then able to use those credits for their next location. So I think actually what happened was they opened the first location, they built up their credits, was able to pay for that essentially from that became free, but then the next location was free as well because they got enough credits for that location to open as well. And then I think now they've opened a third, and again they've not actually paid for their point of sale because they've earned enough credits to go from there. So that was a massive value for them, but also we won the business over a lot of our competitors that were going in there to pitch to them. It was definitely all about the tech, and it was about the price that they could get that technology for. And maybe we didn't have as many features and functionality as what Micros did and as what the competitors did, but then having carbon friendly dining was the sway towards Lightspeed.